Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of the Seadoo video. Today we're going to be doing some diagnosing on it, compression tests, new plugs, just a couple minor things just to see if we can figure out what's causing the ski to not run so great. So just to jump right into it, first thing I'm going to do is spark plugs. Alright, so since I have the plugs out, I also went ahead and bought a new compression test tool because mine wouldn't screw into the engine for these size plugs. So I'm going to test this thing out and we'll just check and see if the compression is good on this engine. All right, I believe this is cylinder 3 because it's on the Supercharger. Not 100% sure, but this is the first cylinder we're testing out. That's pretty low. All right, here's our second cylinder. Yeah, those all seem really low. All right, so I'm gonna use this Borescope to see inside the engine. I've done it once before off camera, but I'm gonna just double check it because that compression was pretty low. So let's dive into it and see what we find. All right, here's our first cylinder. If I can get it in. Whoa, that one's wide at the top. All right, let's go to another one. There's a little corrosion on the walls. Piston looks good. See if I can rotate this any. I mean, that looks, it's not perfect, but that doesn't look bad. I've definitely seen worse. There's a little corrosion, but I don't see any gouging or anything. There's a little rust in here, probably because from it sitting for so long. Nothing's like, I can't even get it out now. The cylinder walls seem okay. And I wonder if the starter's just going bad on this thing. Oh, might I mention, it really helps having a Borescope that can rotate. Makes a huge difference when you're looking down inside of cylinders and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Also, here's the Borescope I got. I'll put the link in the description. This is just one I found on Amazon. That sounds horrible. Well, this battery's not the newest, so that's one thing. And I know the starter is also not the newest. I've been able to get in there with a camera once, and it's not the best looking starter. It does have some corrosion on it, so if it's got it on it, it's got it in it. But I can't show that on camera because it's underneath the exhaust manifold. Huh. Well, I do want to go ahead and pull off the supercharger because I want to see how it looks. Because I don't know if you can see that aluminum looking paste doesn't really sit well with me. I'm not a huge fan of that, so I'm going to pull the supercharger off. Actually, let me reinstall the new spark plugs, that way we don't have an open engine, and then I'll pull the supercharger off. Don't forget on your new plugs to take off these little end pieces. Also, I was reading around, it seems like majority of the people are saying 30 thousandths is the gap for these plugs. Mine were 29 thousandths out of the box, and I just use a feeler gauge to check it with. So I'm just gonna run them as it is. All right, just a little bit of anti-seize. I'm also gonna go ahead and reinstall the coils. I'm gonna put a little dielectric grease on them for corrosion and serviceability. Makes them a lot easier to pull off if I can get this to come out. All right, well, in case y'all didn't know, you can use a 1/4 inch box end wrench, mine's a 12 point, to take off that E-Torx bolt right there. Because I definitely do not have E-Torx wrenches to take that out with. That's a neat little thing to know. All right, there's the first Torx bolt out. See, fits in there perfectly. Look at that. Appears I gotta take off this piece. Not sure what it's for. Probably something in the factory air intake. All right, in case you're wondering, these little E-Torx bolts are a E8. And the bolts holding on this plastic part on my ski are a 10 mil. Oh, there's 3 bolts. There's one on the top. Can't see it, but you can feel it. All right, off comes that. There's your 3 bolts. Now we have a better look at the supercharger. All right, so I got one more right there. Oh, might want to take note of how long that one is. I think the 3rd mounting bolt is way down here at the bottom. It's another one that you can't really feel, or see, sorry. All right, those 2 are the same length. Let's not let that one roll away. Seems like the carbon seal is getting in the way. And the muffler. Or water box, whatever you want to call it. Let me just unstrap it. Golly. There it goes. Oh good, it's dripping oil. Huh. Oh. That's not good. I don't know anything about the superchargers, but I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to have that much play. Oh yeah, that's definitely made contact before. That does not sound nice. Well, the wheel itself from right here looks okay. I'm gonna zip the cover off just for curiosity's sake, but I'm almost positive that this compressor housing is shot. Alright, so the battery on the camera died while I was pulling the supercharger out, but I'm not sure if you can see that. The bearings failed on the charger. So I'm just trying to figure out basically I'm trying to figure out if I need to pull the engine to make sure it's okay. I'm obviously going to have to buy a new charger because this portion of the compressor housing shot. This right here is all pushed out, so that's shot. So the case itself is bad, so I'm going to need a new charger anyways. But I'm kind of scared on the engine, being that I wonder if the rest of these bearings are just sitting there at the bottom of the crankcase. So not really sure how to go about this, but I am curious how the charger looks, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it apart anyways. All right, there we go, I think. Golly, dude. Ooh, ooh, man, look at that. Hey now, that is rough. Cool. Wow, that's really bad. Well, I guess that'll be it for this video. Yeah, that sucker's shot. Well, I'll have to go ahead and start looking into superchargers. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do a you know, a while you're in there type deal where I upgrade it, or just leave it stock. I don't know. I'll do some thinking. I'll see what the price difference is. But anyways, well, this is going to conclude part 3 of the video. It was eventful, but not in the way I was hoping. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you guys could like and subscribe this video, it really helps me with the channel. And I'll see you guys on part 4, hopefully with a new supercharger and some progress in the right direction. All right, thanks for watching.